everyone, and welcome back. So today we have a lot to get to as usual. We're going to cover some news, do a couple haul things I got for Christmas gifts. We got some snacks, drink of the day. So let's get started. This is going to be a little bit long because we have a little bit of everything. Couple Christmas gifts I've got for my family, couple things for the dogs. So let me just tell you, I know I look a little pale. My stomach has been messed up all day. I was Christmas shopping yesterday, so I was in Walmart, and I got a couple pieces of, like, General Tso's boneless chicken wings. Man, my stomach, I don't know if I have a mild case of food poisoning, but, oh my God, my stomach. So, I also did a mask last night, hence, no eye makeup. I'm going to let my skin rest for the day since I'm not feeling so great. So, we have our drink of the day, which is coffee. And I was kind of annoyed to drink it, but I thought, you know what? I've got a tiny bit of a headache. My stomach's messed up already, so why not? Let's go for it. So, this is the Golden S'mores in limited edition, and it says marshmallow and graham notes. And these are the Keurig pods. And I thought I would pair that with the frosted gingerbread. So this is new. It's one of the holiday Nestle creamers. Sorry, I was reading the back here. Yeah, so this is one of the sips of the season, and this is the gingerbread, frosted gingerbread. So let's try it. I thought these two could be an interesting pair because the marshmallow and graham, and then you got this. I'm going to pour a little bit of, I used a smaller cup, so this is pretty strong. So this does have a good strong. I do get a little bit of the s'mores, so let's add a little gingerbread. And like I said, my stomach's already messed up, so it's like, you know when you have a stomach ache and it's like almost trying to push something out, but I don't know, so I guess I can't get any worse at this point. Oh, I do have a spoon for our Elf cereal. Nice. There. Okay. Yeah. Let's try a little bit of this on its own, just to see. That way I can tell you. This is good. I do, honestly, get the graham cracker. I probably shouldn't have mixed all this together because I'm not really getting any of the marshmallow, but I'm sure if you drank it with just a regular creamer. That's good. That is really good. I hadn't had it separate yet. Yeah, so that's good. I do get the nutmeg from the gingerbread and the cinnamon. That is really good. So, let's put this aside and, we're going to try a snack, and then actually, let's do our Elf on the Shelf cereal. And then we also have a snack we're going to do. And we'll get to that in between the news and the hauls. But I don't want my almond milk just chilling. So I'll show this once again. I'm going to clear out some space here. And that way we have some room. I'm just going to pour a little bit of this because, like I said, my stomach has been messed up and I don't like soggy cereal. I do have it open for us. So, a nice amount here. Show the box. Excuse me. It says sugar cookie cereal with marshmallows. It is by Kellogg's. Okay. Oh. I'm just going to pour a little bit in. Plus, I don't like soggy cereal, and we got a lot to cover. So, one of my friends wanted to try this last night, so I let her try it. But this was nice and full, and, like, it's all sunk to the bottom. But, yeah, really good size. I think this was $3.88. Yeah, it was no more than $4, and I purchased this at good old Walmart. Granny had a couple things she wanted to get from there. I had a couple things I needed from there. So I seen this and I was like, you know what a better time than now. I got a little cup of almond milk over here. And I do like regular milk too. I just noticed that, excuse me. I just noticed that the almond milk stays longer than regular milk. I do like both. I've also been trying coconut milk. I'll have to do a review on this coconut milk that I found. Okay, so you got your, you got little red and green stars and marshmallows. Did I not get any marshmallows? Okay, there is marshmallows. Okay. Take one more bite here. Sorry, I don't like to chew or talk with my mouth full. I'm getting like a Lucky Charms, like, type vibe. It's not overly sweet. Let me take one more bite. I'm not getting sugar cookie, but it's very good. It's not overly sweet, and I do appreciate that. Yeah, I'm getting like a Lucky Charms vibe here. Let me take one more bite, and then we'll move on. Pretty much like a Lucky Charms. That's good. Look at this. I'll show you guys in another video. I did my mantle, and I had all those holiday candles. Look at this. It's like hollow, and it's got little stars. And it's like a hollow. Isn't that cool? So I had a little bit left over, which I need to fix it. I just put it up here for right now. I'm going to fix it up here in a little bit. Or tomorrow when my belly fills. Man, my stomach has been tore up, like, and it's just, I don't know, like, I'm like, come on, stomach. So I really haven't eaten anything, and I have dinner in the crock pot. Another thing I want to tell you guys, I've been making this mock Salisbury steak meal. And what I do, I take hamburgers, and I might save some lunch for tomorrow because I'm just going to eat a little bit. I wanted something that I didn't have to cook and be in the kitchen a bunch because my stomach has really been hurt and I'm not feeling too exciting. So, sorry I'm not in high energy mode like usual. But, so what I've been doing is I'll take a little bit of hamburger and then I'll take the onion soup mix and I'll make that, and then I'll make like little Salisbury steak patties, and then I cut up a potato. I skin it because I don't like the skins in. And then I'll take a couple baby carrots, and then I'll pour cream and mushroom soup. And if I have an onion, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, which I do. I'll do little slivers of onion, and it makes like a mushroom onion gravy. But even if you don't have an onion, you still get the onion from the mushroom soup mix. So, I don't know. It's something I made a couple weeks ago, and I'm like, it's really cold out today. I haven't been feeling good, so I just stuck it in the crock pot. Another cool thing, I've been using the crock pot liner bags. Check those out if you haven't. I'll have to show. They come in like a box of 4, and you can get their different brands that makes them, but they line your crock pot, so you can just pull out the bag and then wipe out your crock pot. You know, you still want to clean it. But it doesn't leave, you know, like sometimes that ring of like, you know, mess. So I am really digging the crock pot liner bag. Like I said, I'm not feeling the greatest, so I can make that. And then sometimes, depending if I make like a soup or something, I'll gather the whole bag, tie it up with, you know, a bread tie or a tie, and then I'll put that in a bowl and put it in the fridge once it cools down. And then it's just like a non-mess. Once your dinner or your lunch or your soup or whatever's done, boom, throw away, wash your bowl, and off you go. It doesn't leave that, like, residue, you know, of, like, you know, when stuff cooks and it'll leave that line that's kind of hard to get off, and sometimes you gotta soak it. So, we got a lot to talk about. I got some Christmas things. I wanted to show you guys this I got in the mail. This was a promotion I did from Bertolli. And I did this last year. Check my video out. I had these tiny little bowls. I cannot think of what video it's in. But they had these tiny little bowls you could use as like sauce or measuring bowls. And I got this out of the advertiser. You know, like the ads that your coupons come in? That's how I figured this out. And it was buy 2 Bertolli sauces. And I was like, I'm going to buy them anyways. And then I just took a picture of my receipt and I got these in the mail. So it's been a good couple months, and finally they came today. So you get your salt, and then your pepper. And they're just tiny. Like, look, they're like the size of my finger, literally. I want you to see how tiny they are. But yeah, they're porcelain. Got the plastic bottoms. But yeah, this was a promotion. So keep your eyes peeled on your ads, and I'll let you guys know if I come across things like this for you to do also. It wasn't like any specific state. I just found it in my ads. And I was already going to buy the 2 sauces anyways, so it was like, hey. So, alright, moving right along. Oh, I'll put that all together. We got a lot to cover. I'll mess with that later. Yeah, so it was completely free. Got the sauces. They delivered it. Took a picture. Boom. So I'll let you guys know if I see anything like this. Like I just said, I had got bowls in the past. So sometimes Bertolli does things like that. So, we're going to haul a couple things that I got. I got this couch cover. Mr. Simon, my French Bulldog, has been a bad, bad boy the last couple weeks. I got this couch cover because Mr. Simon has clawed 2 different times 2 marks in my brand new couch. So hopefully this fits. It's a bigger couch. It is gray. This isn't the same gray, but this is kind of like a fuzzy. So hopefully this will work. If not, I used to put them when he was younger. I had this giant, it was like an octagon kennel, and it was like huge, and I would put him in it when I went to work or if I went somewhere. But I think he has separation anxiety because sometimes you notice I take him with me, and then other days I can't because it's just too cold, and I had shopping to do yesterday, so he has been throwing a fit. Sugar Bear's cool. Usually I'll leave her bone out. She'll chew on it. They seem to like take a nap while I'm going. I notice, you know, like I'll see what pillows. Like I have a couch, my old couch still for them, and Simon has been on my new couch and seems to be like shredding it out of spite. So not really too happy about that. I do have a warranty on it. I don't know what the warranty covers, so I'm going to see the first of the year. Ugh, I love Simon to death, but it broke my heart when I walked in yesterday. Alright. We are going to talk about some news that's going on, and then we will haul some stuff. Let's get out the big book here. Oh, I wanted to show you guys something right quick before we get started. It is very expensive, I have noticed, but it would be a great gift, great birthday, or somebody that you know has lost a pet or is grieving a pet. It is very expensive, I will say. It said it was on sale. I seen this at Petland. And hold on, I'm going to show you a picture. I didn't get the greatest picture in there because it was busy. Excuse me. So, it's called Cuddle Clones. And you guys know I'm old school. I wish I knew. Okay, sorry, I'm catching a glare here. Okay, there you go. See, it's Cuddle Clones, clone your pet. See this French Bulldog right here? This is what they make. And look at that. Oh, excuse me. God, that kind of felt good. I'm getting a glare here. Anyways, long story short, that's the dog. You send in a photo. I think that's how it works. None of this is sponsored. This is just cool things. God, I'm catching a glare. And then, look, that's the dog. Now, the dog does have more detail. You're really catching a bad glimpse with the ring light here. But none of this is sponsored. I just thought, but it does have more detail. It just doesn't look like it's got, you can see the picture of the dog. It's got a little red on its cheeks. It did have a little detail, and then it had like an emblem on its paw. So I would love to have that of Simon and Sugar Bear. $2.69 they were on sale, so that's definitely something that I would love to have down the road when they got older. But I thought, what a great gift idea. What a unique gift idea for someone that's lost a pet or something like that. It is a bit pricey, but I mean, that's just a great gift idea. Like I said, none of this is sponsored. I just thought that was really neat. An idea. You know, you can't ever replace them, you know, once they're gone. But I thought, what a cool thing. You know, it's like you would still have something to remind you of your pet. Let's get out the big book here. We've got tons to talk about. There really hasn't been a lot going on, I've noticed. Let's go ahead and cover LifeByJen right quick because there just really hasn't been a bunch to cover. LifeByJen and Jean went to a Christmas party at her little complex that she stays in, her assisted living. Sorry, I cannot talk. I feel like I got a burp. I'm sorry, you guys. My stomach is just, actually, I'm kind of glad I'm burping it. Excuse me. I'm sorry it's on camera, but it's actually making my stomach feel better. Who would have thought this coffee would have helped? Okay. I'm sorry about that. I don't like to burp in front of you guys, and I know a lot of people get grossed out, but actually it made my stomach feel better, so I'm like, sorry. LifeByJen and Jean went to a Christmas party at her assisted living. Jen showed a picture of her and Jean, and then showed a picture of her in her chair. Oh my gosh, you guys. Jen looks the biggest, since I've ever been watching her, Jen looks the biggest she's ever looked, unfortunately. Wow, I'm just like, and then in the video, she's like, oh, the next vid after the Christmas party the next day, she's like, oh, we're tired, we haven't stayed up that late. I'm like, you party animals, what, it had to have been a wild party and an assisted living. You know, if you've seen by the background, there was a lot of older people, and I'm not saying that, you know, don't come for me, but Jen made it seem like it was this, like, wild, you know, shenanigan of a party, and I'm like, you party animals, boy. So, she did a thing where a company had asked her to pick out a piece of jewelry, and she let Jean pick it out. So she said it was from Jean and the company. Well, boo, it was pretty much a sponsorship. But where I have a problem is the review was terrible. She didn't get into what kind of metal the ring was, it just like, oh, it's got me and Jean's name on it. It really wasn't. If I was a company, I would have been like, wow. Sorry, my little thing's falling off here. But it really wasn't like, okay, you can get this in white gold. You can get this in silver. You can get this in yellow gold or rose gold. Is it, you know, are they real stones? Are they fake stones? Like, it really gave no info other than just what, you know, oh, it's got me and Jean's name on it. It was sponsored. We got it for free. I let him pick it out. So I was like, that was kind of a crappy review, no shade. But it really didn't tell, you know, excuse me. She didn't give a price range of what, oh my gosh, you guys, I'm sorry. I'm really struggling here. I wanted to get through this for us because we had a lot of stuff to try, and we still have more coming up. And I know the holidays are around the corner, so I didn't want to slam you guys with a bunch of stuff all at once. I want to break it down. But I didn't tell anything of what, you know, how much was the ring, you know. And then somebody I noticed mentioned in the comments, the box that she showed, it opened up with like a flower box. Somebody was saying that the box was extra. It was like $15.99. So it really gave no detail in what, you know, hey, you need to purchase this box extra. You know, if somebody purchases a ring, are they going to get that box? Is that box extra? Like, she really just didn't do her research at all. It really seemed like. It was like, ooh, it's got my name on it. I let Jean pick it out, and it's me and Jean's ring, and that was that. She really looked big. I'm sorry, guys. This is one of the biggest pictures I've seen of her. Jean was his little cocky little self, bebopping around. they did a giveaway where they're going to do a giveaway where a subscriber got to send in a pic. I thought that was kind of cool. I will, give credit where it's due. I think that's pretty cool. The good old gray shirt was out on alert. The stretch gray color shirt. I'm like, God, dog. How about buy some clothes for Christmas or try and get like a clothes sponsorship? Like, no shade, but that is so stretched out. And that gray shirt is like, damn, man, is this all you got to wear? And I'm not, no shade. I'm not a superficial person. I know not everybody has money for clothes, but they're buying, Christmas shit, or excuse me, Christmas stuff, this, that, and the other, and it's like, honey, buy a couple t-shirts, it's like she always wears the same stuff, and, I know she's on a fixed budget, a lot of people are, I'm not saying that, you guys see, I am the bargainista, and it's just like, damn, man, that gray shirt has just seen better days, that neck is stretched out, I'm sorry if I'm seeming, my stomach's messed up, and I'm not superficial, and I know I'm not saying you gotta bowl out, but get yourself a couple shirts, and, you got this new boyfriend, you kind of want to try, you don't have to, look, I don't have any, eye stuff on right now, do got a little bit of gloss on, but, you don't have to look, this is just chilling at home, put a nice little PJ set on or something. Like, I got pajamas on right now. I'm chilling at home. So, I don't know. I guess I'm just tired of seeing that daggone gray shirt. So, yeah, basically that was it. There was no videos today. I checked before I got on here. I like to, show you guys what's going on. They are just partying animals. They are partying it up. I was like, I don't know. I mean, that's cool. No shade. I think that's neat that, she's invested in her community. But, it's like, is Jean going to get tired of just going to these functions only at the assisted living? It's just kind of like she's not moving. It doesn't seem like. At the party, she was in her wheelchair, there was nothing to, her standing up. So it's just kind of like now that she's got Jean, she's pretty much straight up given up is what I've gathered. I don't know. That's just what I picked up. Another thing why I'm looking here, and I wish I could pick it up for you guys. This is a Snickerdoodle candle, and it is just got too much liquid. This is really good. I've burned this for about 2 hours now, and it really smells like cinnamon sugardoodle Snicker cookies. That was a whole mouthful to say. But, and then I also wanted to show you guys this. My video cut off the other day, and I didn't know if I got this part in. I had to clip it, and I'm not good at editing. I've told you guys, I am a low-tech girl in a high-tech world. So, I exchanged this out. If you ever get a candle from Bath & Body and Yankee, it's doing it again. It's like it's split wick here, if you can notice. It just is burning high. So this is the second one I got. I picked this one up the other day, and they let me exchange it. And unfortunately, this is the Alpine Mint, and the scent is amazing, but I think I'm going to have to give up because this thing just flames way too high. I don't know if I take it back and swap it out for a whole different... I've never had a problem with the Yankee or a Bath & Body candle, but this thing, I trim my wicks like I show you guys my little trimmer, and it's like the wick splitting again, and it just burns high, like even after a couple minutes. So I'm going to say the Alpine Mint, and we did check the bottom batch code. If you don't know, each candle has batch codes. This was a separate batch code than the other one. So I think I've given up on the Alpine Mint, which makes me sad because that is one of the Yankee candles that have scented the hardest that I've got in a long time. So really not too happy about that. So, let's show a couple items. But yeah, nothing going on with Jen. She's pretty much, now that she has Jean, she's pretty much happy. Like I said, seeing her in the chair, it looked like the highest weight that I've ever seen. I know she was probably way back in the day, bigger when she showed. But as far as since I've watched her channel and been familiar with her, she definitely looked the biggest that I've seen. Not much going on. So, I got a couple things from Petland the day that I showed you this dog clone thing that I just showed you that I came across, and that was Petland. None of this is sponsored. I just like to show you guys cool things. So, Zippy Poles is a brand that I've noticed that Sugar Bear got one of these at a dog show one time that she won with like a treat basket, and it has lasted. So Zippy Poles is a really good brand. It's tough, durable, and it says no stuffing, multi-layered fabric. Look at this. It's a little notebook, like a compensation, God, I can't even talk. Compensation book. I don't know. You know the notebooks like this. It's got the Zippy Poles logo, but it's just a very, look at that. I mean, I am like giving that a tug. Sugar Bear is a pit bull bully bulldog mix, and it's got the squeaker, and it is just zippy. Look at that. I mean, I am like, it doesn't have stuffing, so when she carries the toys around, she loves just to carry. I've mentioned this before. She constantly, all her life, even as a puppy, Sugar Bear probably 75% of her life, I've said this before, carries a toy around. So I thought this was something cool. She could fold it. It doesn't have stuffing. It's got a little squeaker. She can still have fun, but, you know, and then I could probably even throw this in the washer. It's just a really nice, but yeah, I thought that was cute. So I got this at Petland. Again, not sponsored. I'm not going to say this. None of this is sponsored. Let's just say that off rip. These are all cool things that I like to show you. Simon's my Frenchie, so we got Simon. Lula Bella's Power Plush, I don't know. And this is a Pup Pop. And it's like a, the Charm Pops, the suckers. So I usually do cut these off, guys, because they will tear. So when I give them things like that, I've already cut here, if you notice, because I'm going to put these in their stockings. I do cut the tags off, and I do cut stuff like this off before I give it to them because it seems to last longer. Plus, if I wouldn't be home and they would be playing, I don't want them to get, I don't know why companies put things like that on. Maybe because it's for Christmas and you can hang it on the tree, but that does nothing for my dogs, so I cut stuff like that off. And then this is just like a fabric sample of what it's made. So I got Simon that. I thought that was pretty cute. I'd like to get a picture with them, but yeah. So he likes a smaller. I got Sugar Bear this, and this is the Bully Bone. I've never had this before, and it's like they could like play tug of war, or it's just like a chew. It says super tough. I'll let you guys know. I highly doubt Sugar Bear will probably rip this up, but I got this for a stocking, and then I got Simon the small one. So these are going to go in their stockings. I'll probably do a Christmas video of them opening their stuff. If I'm not going to, you know, wrap it. I might wrap one or two things. I don't know. Maybe in tissue paper, because Sugar Bear will open stuff. But let me know if you'd be interested in seeing them do their stockings this year. And I did get one of my good friends, shout out to you, you know who you are, her and her family watch me, I think that's really cool, her mother even watches, shout out to you, you know who you are, it's my dog's baby mama, and she hooked me up with these. These are incredible, they are like real pieces of meat. So these are duck. And look at these. They're like little Salisbury steaks. Look at that. They look like real pieces of meat. And these are the beef grillers. I think that she says these run about $13 to $14 a bag. Sometimes you can find them $12.99. Walmart has them and Kroger's. So what I'm going to do is, all my family has dogs. And I'm going to take those Bath and Body bags that I showed you, the iridescent ones I always talk about, and I'm going to make little dog bags. So these are something my friend got for me for Christmas that I'm going to split up and divide with my family, because there's plenty, and my dogs go to dog shows and win stuff all year round, so they have plenty of stuff they can share. These came from Walmart. These are not for my dogs. These are for my family's dogs. My mom has one of my puppies that came from the girl I was just talking about. They're called Frenchtons. Check out my videos. It shows them from into finish before she sold them. I got a puppy. That was my deal for the stud fee. And I'm going to do, when I took them to get pictures the other day, I'm going to do a big video of all the dogs' Christmas pics. So these are little, like, really hard. My mom's dog, and then my brother has a red bloodhound. And all the dogs, I mean, listen to that. All the dogs we have are power chewers. So my mom has baby puppy Frenchton, Kalira. And then she has Nina that she adopted from the dog shelter. And then my brother adopted in my neighborhood a bloodhound. So I got these for my family to go in their Christmas baskets. I think this year I'm going to do like a basket, a little bit of things that everybody had on their list. You know what? Let's just go ahead and finish because there's not a lot here. Yeah, there's not a lot, and then we'll finish up the news. So I got this at good old Walmart. It's a bath mat. A lot of people use these for dish mats also. Lay out your dishes, very soft. I'm going to use it as a, actually, I don't know. This could be a cool dish mat, too, for the holidays. That way it doesn't get, like, stepped on and dog hair in the bathroom. But anyways, it's, excuse me, it's skid resistant, and it's got the foam. And this is the bath mat. You could use it for dishes or, you know, wherever. I thought it was super cute. It's got the Frenchie or your Boston. And then it's got your wiener dog and your other dogs. And then look what I found. Here is the tablecloth to it. Show you here. Basically, it's the same design as this. If you know, I got that at Walmart. It's the same design as this. And it does have some cats and dogs mixed in between. I'll show you. So they do have the rectangular and then the round. I got the rectangular, but I have a little table that I use for prep. And yeah, there's cats mixed in between. And then it does have these dogs here I showed you. I'm not going to open it. Maybe I'll show it open on my table. I still got to put this up. And then, I got some more CBD for my family. Everybody's interested in it. I showed this a couple videos back. Check it out if you haven't seen it. I have been using this every night. It seems to help. I do prefer the roller ball ones. That way it's just easy to rub on. But yeah, this is the CBD. I showed it a couple videos back. Check that out if you're interested. And then everybody in my family had batteries on their list. My grandma and mom used the flameless candles, like just the regular ones. So they take the D's. And I thought these at Ollie's. Ollie's is kind of like a Big Lots, like a wholesale. These were $2.49. So that's really good for D's. D's can be expensive. I got some A's for like their remotes or whatever, their little holiday stuff. And then the A's were $1.99. But that's really good for batteries. And then I got this big pack. I'm probably going to divvy up between Mom and Grandma. Split it down the middle. And they use these for different flameless little candles and stuff they have. So everybody had batteries on the list. And I was like, I'm just going to get some big packs. And everybody can split them up. I'm trying to see if that's all for this video. I think it is as far as haul goes. We are going to get to the snack here in a second. This is another Christmas item that's out for Walmart. So let's finish up the news and then we'll get to that. And I don't want to hold you guys forever. Oh, time out. You know what, the other night, check out my past video if you haven't. I tried some elf cakes and I was missing some. And I thought, you know what? Since we did a video on the elf cakes and they were missing, I decided to write the company. Just as a consumer, I wonder, are they going to reply back? Will they send a coupon? Will they send a box? I thought, you know what? This will be a good video to see, do they reply back? I'm just a normal consumer. I purchased it with my own money. Let's see if they write back and what happens. I was just going to throw the box away and I was like, you know what? It had an address on it. And I think the elf cakes were like $3.88 or $4 something. No more than, I can't think of what they were, but I thought, just as a normal consumer, I'm not a big YouTuber. I don't get paid for any of this. Let's see, do they reply back? You know, because there were packages missing. So I'll keep you updated on that if I hear anything. If we'll wait a little bit and I don't hear anything in a month or so, I will also let you guys know. I go to the doctor Friday. That's when we're going to do what we discussed, the video of the doctor's questions. Check out my past videos if you haven't seen that. I'm trying to keep it on the down low so we don't make anybody mad and they come for me. Even though I'm not monetized, I think they can still strike me. So check out my video. You'll know what I'm talking about. Excuse me. I'm going to ask the doctor some questions about a couple people that we review in our community. Yeah, I talked about the candle. Like I said, if you ever get a candle that's burning crappy from Bath & Body or Yankee, always take them back and exchange them out. Told you about the elf cakes, about the custom dog thing. Okay, let's move on to Foodie Beauty. Not much going on. She was eating pizza, had a dessert, talking about her pet peeves. You guys, she's got this giant peanut butter chocolate thing, and her dog is taking a you-know-what as she's eating. She's like, you stink. Dude, who in the world would have their litter box beside their kitchen table? That is just gross. Like, put the litter box in, like, over, like, it looks like the way her apartment's set up. Put it, like, up by the door or something, or, like, over by, like, a, you know, put it just out the way, or in the next your bedroom. Like, put it in her filming, like, put it somewhere other than the table where you eat. I thought that was so gross. I'm sure there's poo particles flying in the air that cannot be good for you. I found that just atrocious. I'm sorry. I don't care who you are. That is disgusting. I would even call out one of my friends or somebody I seen that I was good friends with or close to. Put the litter box somewhere else. No wonder why she's sick half the time. Lord knows. And then she says, time out. I forgot about this. A roach attacked the delivery man. She joked about it in the beginning of her video. And then she joked about it with BB. Dude, that shit is not funny. She has the CPAP mask. If it gets on your freaking stuff, if you eat one, roaches carry bacteria. That's what makes them so dangerous. The cats could ingest one. I'm like, this shit is not funny, dude. Who laughs about a roach infestation? I'll tell you guys a story if you really want to know. I thought about doing some real story times of my past. I changed my life. I used to be off the chain and wild, and I used to live a completely different lifestyle. I'll explain all that if you guys want to know later, but long story short, I got an apartment. Let me know if you want to know the rest, and I'll finish it. It would make one heck of a story time, and I'll explain a situation that I got myself into financially and physically, and I'll get into that. Let me know if you want to know. It is quite the story. Let me know in the comments, do you guys want to know some real story times from my past? Different jobs I've had. I used to live a wild lifestyle. Different stories from my past. Let me know if you guys are interested to a real story time with real stories. So anyway, she's eating pizza. The cat's taking a poop. And she's talking about pet peeves. Some of the pet peeves she hates is people walking down blocking the aisles in the store. Of course, it had to do with food. Then she's talking about a guy not following rules at the doctor and at the doctor. Of course, it had to do with their other thing. Where does our girl go? The hospital, the doctor's office, the store, and out to eat. Those are her main things, of course, that are in her life. She got mad because she was at the doctor the other day, and I guess they had a sign, and it said, sit down and wait for the nurse. And the guy went back. Jesus, God, if this is all the stuff I had to worry about in life with somebody ditching me in line and blocking the aisles, and the other one was asking for a bite of her food. Dude, who asked for a bite of her food? Like, is she talking about, like, her life, like, in high school or, like, school? We don't ever see anybody around. Like, none of her friends really, I've seen, like, somebody do a mukbang, Rena or somebody with this, but it's not like she's banging out these videos, and you know BB don't ever ask for none of the bites of food. Hell, ain't nothing left by the time he gets home, and, you know, our girl's done murked it all by the time, you know, he gets home. So I found that weird. I don't know if she was talking about like how people would ask you maybe in high school or middle school. I thought we're talking about pet peeves of today. What? Then the other one was hashtags. I found this absolutely hilarious. Sorry, you guys. The ring light. I'm like going like this because I'm like I look like I got little ring circles in my eyes. Hashtags. She says hashtags annoy her basically because they're trendy and popular. She copies people, but yet she doesn't know how to do it. Be your own identity, dude. Stop trying to copy everyone else. Her and Al and Foodie Beauty, Amberlynn and Foodie Beauty are such guilty of this. They try to, you know, I think they meme back and forth off of each other. You know, Big Al looks at Trisha Paytas. Be yourself. God, like, be yourself. Like, don't fake the funk, man. And if you fake the funk, people can see that. If you know, are trying to be somebody else, people see through that, dude. She's not being trendy. She's not, I mean, ugh. Sorry, guys. Like, she jumps on the train of whatever's going on at the time, and it just doesn't work for her. Some people can pull that stuff off, but some people can't. Just be you, moral of the story. Yeah, so anyways, not a lot going on with her. Same shit, different day. Eating, talking about the roaches, talking shit about other people, pet peeves. Um, Here comes Sugar Bear, man. I got all these toys and she's been eyeing them. Hold on a sec. I do still have an American Eagle haul coming. I know I've said that 50 times. I've been trying to break this stuff out for you, not swamp you. Amberlynn. Let's get to the snack, get to Amberlynn. And, Sugar Bear wants to say hello. Come here, Buckle Bear. Say, Buckle Bear, Buckle Bear. She is a big girl, Boogie Bear. Oh, I love you too. Let people see your sweet face. Sugar Bear, look. Say, Shuggy Bear, Shuggy Bear. Ow, damn, Shug. Okay, I love you too, you little crumb snatcher. I love you too. Okay, Shug. The people see your little sweet face. Say goodbye, Buckle Bear. Say goodnight, Buckle Bear. Okay. I love you too, you little thing. You can't get up here. Okay, Shuggy, get down. Say goodbye to everyone. Sugar, man, she scratched the heck out of my neck. Sugar Bear gets her nails trimmed this weekend when she goes for her Christmas pick. Say, gotta get the nails cut, Mama. Okay, I seen these at Walmart. These are a holiday treat. We are running along, so whoa, I thought she was taking the tripod with her. These were in the holiday baking section, so I'm assuming they are a holiday item. I do like sweet stuff, if you can't tell. I try to break it up, and I try to get somewhat healthy stuff. Obviously, Elf on the Shelf is not healthy, but, God, dog, I can't get these open. I found these in the these were expensive. They're individual wrapped. I did like that. So I thought these are something I could have one or two a night and that wasn't open. And I will show you guys. These were $5.76 or $5.73. I know they were almost $6. I do like that they were individually wrapped. What these are chocolate covered dates with the almond in the middle. Let's go ahead and crack these open. Hello, Sugars. Oh, God. Sugar Bear is dripping water and about dripped water into a surge plug. She just took a big drink. Good God, Boogie. Say, that would have made one hell of a video. No, Bug, you can't have this. This one's kind of bashed up. The other ones I've eaten look prettier. I did try these last night. Or wait, was it the night before? No, I don't think it was last night. I had the damn chicken that messed up my stomach. Trying to show you guys here. So, you got your chocolate around the outside, your date, and then the almond. Date's very Sorry. Dates are very, very chewy if you haven't had them. Let's see how many calories are in these bad boys. 2 pieces per serving, 3 grams of fat. So, not the greatest, but let's see. Dates, milk chocolate, sugar cocoa butter, palm oil shake. Yeah, so they're not like a bunch of ingredients. Product to Jordan. So those are good. Jordan dates, I think, are some of the best dates, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. The Wild World of Amberlynn. Excuse me, my nose is itching. Good God. Man, Sugar Bear got me good. Look at that. My skin is sensitive, so it's really not as bad as it looks. I did a mask last night, a face mask. Hold on and I'll show you. These masks were, I got in a FabFitFun box. Check these out if you've never seen them. They are juicy. I look like Leatherface off of a freaking horror movie. I took a picture and sent it to my friend, and she's like, good God, you look scary. Very juicy. Excuse me. What I mean by juicy when I say about masks is they have a lot of product in. But yeah, it was like a rose gold, but look at that. I mean, these were, I had enough to, like, I did my neck even. I took the extra, and then I took the eye holes, and I put them on here. My friend's like, why do you have it all over your neck? I'm like, why waste the product? But yeah, I got these in a FabFitFun box. But man, these are great masks. You could really tell the difference in my skin afterwards. I was amazed. So if you ever see these, snatch them up. They're really good. I think there's 5 in a box. But yeah, I wanted to show you. So that's why I don't have a bunch of makeup on. Like I said, wasn't feeling too good. And I wanted my skin to just kind of like chill. Man, she got me. Wiggle Bear, you scratched me. You scratched me. Okay, so, sorry. To the Wild World of Amberlynn. Man, the videos was boring today. Not that they're ever exciting and off the wall, but today was super boring. She was just cleaning. Now, why I wanted to talk about Amberlynn is yesterday's video. Well, let's get through today, then we'll get to yesterday. So she's showing a bunch of journals once again. Talks about, oh, sorry you guys, my nose is like, oh, say Wiggle Bear. Talks about, oh, other people use like 20 journeys. Dude, we went through this before. Stop comparing yourself. If somebody else jumps off a bridge, is that like, I'm not even in, like, it's just she constantly compares herself to other people. Back, you know, she's going through stuff, got boxes of stuff, then buys some new journals. It's just like a complete cycle of just get rid of stuff, buy new stuff. Yesterday's video, she said she donated to the homeless shelter, which I think it was a halfway house, which there's no, I'm not saying that, you know, donating is great, but there is a difference between a halfway house and a homeless shelter. A homeless shelter is people that are simply homeless. Sorry, you guys, my nose is like, goodness gracious. The difference between a halfway house and a homeless shelter is a halfway house is a transitioning of people that just got out of jail that are transitioning home, where a homeless shelter is real people that are not in trouble, that are simply homeless, families, you know, single people, just anybody that's homeless. That's the difference. So she mentioned, don't quote me like I said, but it seemed like she donated to the halfway house because she said like the people were in transition. I don't know if maybe they were waiting for a home, but what I gathered, it could have, excuse me, possibly been a halfway house. Becky almost got into 2 car wrecks yesterday, and I do say 2 because the second one, she ran over like a Folgers can or something. You are supposed to drive, I forget what it is, either a car or 1.5 or 2 car lengths in between people. So, therefore, if somebody slams on their brakes or there are objects in the road, that's why you're supposed to have a distance, safe distance between you. Didn't get out the car. She says, "What? I can't get under the car. Do you think maybe the extra weight, she probably could have gotten the Folgers can out a little bit easier?" I don't think any of this stuff crosses her mind. She just sat there, of course, didn't help. Go find, like, maybe if you have, like, a windshield scraper, she could have dug it out from the car with that. She does nothing to help in any shape, way, or form, dude. She is not a help in any shape, way, or form. Said she talked to Rafe and said it could have been the universe wanting them in a different place at a different time. Yes, it probably was. It was telling the universe to quit going to sushi and Walmart and take your tail home. Becky is not safe to drive. Becky's reaction time, I'm sorry, just looks like slow-mo. Today, Amber showed her in the vid, and she was just laid. And, I get they were home chilling, but Becky was just laying there. Becky should not have been out on the road, if you asked me yesterday. I think that Amber gets her to go on all these missions, and Becky needs to buck up and say, I don't feel right. I don't want to drive. I'm not really... My reaction time's not the greatest, but we know Becky's not going to say that because Amber's footing the bill, so she's pretty much, her servant at this time. I'm kind of, not going as hard in as I would like to because I know with these policies I'm trying to. I know I'm not monetized, but I still been trying to watch a little bit what I say just to keep us out the clear because I'm sure even though I'm not monetized, I could still get striked. But... you guys know what I'm talking about. Jesus. She's not going to say no to Amber. We all know that. It's like, come on, what do you want to do? Let's go. Off she goes. I just don't think it's safe for her to drive. Like I said, she's constantly comparing herself to other people. Going to get sushi. Same shit, different day again. It's just pretty much shop, eat, which, I do the same stuff, but... I try to spice it up. It's winter time right now. Where I'm at is freezing, so we can't go outside. But it's just, I do use and eat the things that I do buy. I use what I buy. I do donate things and give things away to friends and family that I don't use. And I'm constantly going through things and switching it up. So, pretty much, you guys, the Vlogmas has been boring, if you ask me. Ain't really much shaking. It's just been horrible. So, on that note, guys, I think we've covered everything. This kind of, like I said, just gave me like a Lucky Charms-esque, which I'm glad because some of these can be overpowering and sweet. So, please, it's really important to me. Subscribe, like, hit that notification so you can see my videos. I'm really hoping that I don't know what's going to happen the first of the year. Hopefully my channel doesn't get taken down since I'm not monetized and don't have 1,000 subs. So let's get us out there, guys. Let's get us to that point. It's not about the money. I just simply want to still be on here to be able to talk to you guys. So always hit the like, comment, share. That helps us get out and about. Let's build our little community so we don't go anywhere. Thanks for watching. Have a great night and Kai out.